when we last left off, our intrepid heroes kicked in the door of an ancient dwarven ruin and found the people who turned it into a ruin. Or, well, their descendants anyway. As a bunch of hobgoblin remnants from back during the war times. They're still kicking around here. And then you murdered some and captured the others. And you found some women folk and decided not to murder capture them. So, that's nice. I'm sure they appreciate not being murder captured. But it does leave you in the ruins with some prisoners. There's also a displacer beast in the other room that is not super happy that you killed its dads. And there was a mimic, but you executed that with great skill. And from the mimic, you acquired a set of mystical smithing tools from the old dwarf keep. I'm sure those will be very useful in some respect. You also found a suit of magical leather armor in a chest that the hobgoblins had kept locked up.
I'm alone in a room with a bunch of gobos. Where
Yes. You were
is
left
the
to guard them. Everyone else is down south with the dead mimic.
Ah,
Yeah, we'll make our way back there.
Yeah, let me
Give us
just
time.
drag y'all up there real quick. It'll probably be easier.
Okay. I will refrain from moving my token then.
shpoop.
So yeah, you have a priest scribe dude, two unconscious goons, and then the commandant, whose sword you have taken. It is a silvered katana that crits on a 19 plus.
Ooh.
I believe who took that? Sif, probably.
Sif has it. Yep.
Yeah, Sif.
Oh no, it's a weep sword. God damn
It is. It is a weep stick. I'm sorry.
It
Why-
is
why
absolutely
did you do
weep
this to
stick.
me? Fuck you guys.
Well,
Silver
I'm sorry, Weep Fox.
It's true. You are a weep fox. I don't know why you're complaining.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't want to double down on it though.
So when you level up, you're going to become a samurai, right?
Fuck you.
No. When she levels up, she's going to become a DCL.
No, but DCL hates fighters though. I'm not a
DCL hates
rogue.
everything that's
DCL
not a
hates
monk or a
everything.
rogue. And even then, he hates them. He just, tolerates them.
No, I don't think he hates Monk. I think he hates that Monk isn't actually as good as he thinks it should be.
He likes the platonic ideal of monk. He hates the monk class.
Yes.
He's like me and just hates D20s.
I don't think he has a problem with the D20 system. I think he just has a problem with D&D in general.
No, he has a problem with magic. That's his problem.
Well, unfortunately for him, D&D is a very magical game.
I think we're gonna have to have a big disagree there.
Have you seen him fucking read about anything magical?
I was having a big disagree with Sav&D, not you, slut.
Ah.
And when I say D&D is a magical game, I mean it has a lot of magic in it. Not like, it's a magical experience.
No. I think DCL has a big hate boner for the D20 system.
Eh.
Anyway, let's stop talking about and ragging on DCL for being actually play a D20 system.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, you have these
Will you pay
hobgoblins.
me?
I will pay you in internet love points.
Yes. Now
Or
get on the
Exactly.
ILPs
desk.
for short.
Yes. Now get on the desk so you can actually receive payment.
Alright, so you have these four hobgoblin nerds here, and there's at least 3 female hobgoblins down the other hallway here. What do?
Well, we could try and bring them back to that one castle, put them into hard labor in Lamron prison for the rest of their miserable existences. I like that plan.
But is that really going to do anything? Because it's not like they've just been doing anything here other than just go out for food every once in a while.
Oh, you see that mark on them? And she'll point like to the unicorn symbol on them. That means they subscribe to an imperial regiment. more specifically, Legion. And that means that they are basically war criminals. And as war criminals, they should be put into hard labor and executed eventually.
Norman's just kind of look at you, and he's gonna go over to this goblin here and grab his chin while he's unconscious, look him up and down. Does this look like an 80-year-old man to you?
No, it looks like a
he's 20.
hobgoblin.
I mean, it looks like a 20, 25-year-old to me. Means he was, you know, an infant when the war ended.
Was he even?
Normal shrug. Maybe not even born.
Okay, maybe not a war criminal. I will retract that bit.
Are hobgoblins immortal? No, they don't even live as long as us catfolk half the time. Yeah. Means you're probably born into it.
I'm still willing to bet that they may be the progeny of those that were actually war criminals and were indoctrinated all the same to it.
Oh, sure. No doubt about that. Just, have they actually done anything wrong? These individuals, not their parents. 'Cause I hadn't even heard of hobgoblins up this far north.
You know, I bet when the bridge is fixed up proper, the king would be happy to have them and re-educate them.
Is there re-educating a hobgoblin, though?
Yes.
My gut says no.
Re-education usually involves at least 6 knives.
Lucy, are you always this racist?
You've been around me for some time, so I'd say you'd know that I am.
At least she admits to it.
Know that she's anti-hobble? Hobgobble?
So, yeah, let's do the thing where we take these back to Jobin. I don't have the supplies for him back at the hunter's camp.
Yeah, sure. And what do you want to do about the female ones? Considering they basically chased Sif out with knives.
Leave them?
Alright, good enough for me.
They seem pretty comfy.
And I hate to just leave 3 people out here without protection.
They had knives.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They have knives.
Yeah, knives. That'll help against those shadow war horses.
Well, do you think you can convince them to surrender themselves to, Jobin's mercy? 'Cause I don't.
See, does Norman actually speak Gobbo? Let's find out. No. See, he'll just shake his head and say, don't know if I can even communicate with him, so, eh. I guess there's that table of swords and shit over there, and they can deal with it.
I... Do we actually have any reason to bring these guys with us?
Could just,
Like, at all?
just let him
Suppose
go.
not.
Like, maybe their chief asshole. He is an asshole. But like the rest of them, they're just doing what they've been taught. And I mean, even if their skin is orange, Lucille, I don't think like doing what you've been taught by your parents is something that you should be stabbed for. Like that's how the pack survives.
If they are doing as their parents taught them, then I would get rid of them. Considering that their parents were the ones that would burn down villages without regard for anyone in them.
Well, they obviously aren't doing that.
I'm just saying to your not metaphor, but your analogy there. But, as you've said here, they've not really been part of the Empire, and they're like born after the war. I suppose we don't really have any reason to take them.
Seth, if you wanna like try to ask him about it, sure, but I if the men, well, if we don't have any like special reason to think the men have done anything more than is fair right, then their right to give their fucking mates food?
Hey, Simon, is the scribe still awake here?
Yeah, he's the only conscious one.
Alright, I'll ask him in Sylvan. The women down that way, are they enslaved or are they free?
Make a intelligence test. Let's see if you can phrase that in a way he understands, because, again, this guy doesn't speak Sylvan very well.
Okay, an intelligence test. 14.
Okay, yeah, that's sufficient. It takes you a couple of times, probably enough to get, like, a little frustrated trying to communicate this, but eventually he will give the impression that the older woman down there is the commandant's mate, and those are his daughters. So that's as free as a hobgoblin female can be.
Alright. They're about as free as any other hobgoblin woman.
Context is a thing, but also, there's this sort of issue about, like, sure, we can let them be free to starve to death. No, Angel.
So the kingdom of Aruna, which is like 2 countries down, and where Sav&D, the main game, is mostly set, is ruled by a female hobgoblin. The Empire, on the other hand, is still a patriarchal shithole.
Ah, okay. I thought I remembered, like, there actually being, like, a female hobbo ruling somewhere. And I was kind of right, but it wasn't the Empire.
Yeah, her name is Skeza. Or was Skeza until she abdicated.
Yeah, and also became a kitsune cow. A kautsune, you might say. Now, the current ruler of Aruna is Ariane.
Anyway, we're talking in circles here. Let's just leave that, untie them, let them sleep it off or whatever. Walk away and tell Jordan about them and see what he does with them. Off our hands, not our problem. We wouldn't have done anything wrong to them. Good enough for everyone?
Is fair.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Alright then. Look out to scribe. And I'll make another intelligence check to try and get across that we're leaving. Make sure they don't come right after us, otherwise we will fight back, type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are going to be asleep for several hours more. Except for this guy who's probably, like, coming around about now. Yeah, you can definitely communicate in no uncertain terms that these guys need to not follow you or they'll get killed. The question is, will they actually follow that command? Would one of you like to make an intimidate check? You can, of course, have advantage from your friendos.
Absolutely, I would.
Okay, that's quite convincing.
Scary cat.
Scary cat. Right. See, you guys have subdued the goblins. They will not be a threat to you. And meow, you can leave. But the question is, Minty, there's some big old goaters outside who really wanted to be your friend, like aggressively. But, what are you gonna do about that?
Well, watch this just immediately fail. How close can we get to the door before the goaters would notice?
That sounds like an opportunity for a stealth check. And yes, Lucille, you can have inspiration.
Mhm.
No. Maybe if you get me a present, you can have inspiration. No, can't bribe the DM. Though attempts are appreciated. Yes, you can have inspiration of Spite Stray. No. Alright, yeah, you can get pretty much all the way out to the door here, this big stone archway.
Right. How close is the woods, like the trees?
Pretty much just beyond the edge of the map here. And at this point, the goats can like spread out a little bit. They're not just one big huddle anymore. Some of them are probably crawling up here. So yeah, as soon as you leave that darker square, you'll no longer be in cover, so they can just kind of see you.
Minty,
Yes.
how do you communicate in goat?
I don't know. Last time I just kinda goated it. It was more like looking goat than talking.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah, and while Minty goes gets goat banged, we're all just gonna make our way off.
No, the goats being spread out ruins my plan. Damn it.
And you could try and get them clumped up somewhere.
That was the plan, but it only works if they're not already in one of these areas.
Look, just submit yourself to
Yes,
being a big part of the herd.
Now, I am going to cast. We'll go for it. And I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion to create the sounds of a just the raunchiest goat orgy, just beyond the tree.
All right. Would you please act out what the raunchiest goat orgy sounds like? No, please don't.
Aha.
Let me just
yeah.
look up YouTube.
I don't
Scar
think
my
you want that in your
history with
search
goats,
history.
goats and heat. .m.
All right, yeah. So I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and make either a deception or an animal handling check to see if you can get this, just right to make all these goats kind of wander off in that direction.
Quick warning: if you're not one, it's gonna sound like it's coming straight from you.
No.
Okay. Let's do a goatception roll. Oh no, they roll lower.
Yes.
Okay. This isn't your best work in terms of illusion craft.
The goats,
But,
but these goats really want it.
Yeah, these goats are definitely in season, so yeah, a bunch of them are going to start, like, heading off this way. Probably not all of them, but all the ones who are, like, on that side of the road. Start going off in search
All
of
the
goat
ones
fucks.
who are horny, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. And if there was not a goat orgy there before, there will be now. So yeah, they're just like some female goats hanging around over here now.
And now we make a break for it.
Yes.
Do you want to just kind of cruise on out the door, or are you going to try and be stealthy or what?
Well, if anybody, I think booking it is the best option here. 7 Beast. Islands already. Sneaking.
So I'm hearing is dashing out the door. All right.
Alright.
Let's see.
Flutter power.
Yeah, you're fine, Z. You are in no significant danger here whatsoever. Just everyone else. So yeah, you guys can indeed make it all the way out to the tree line before the goats realize that they've been had.
No,
They
no.
have each other.
Yeah, the goats aren't had until the chief's stud is finished.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them will be having some goats.
Right. Where do you want to hit up next?
The old standing stones.
Yeah. Hopefully we can find something.
Oh yeah, those were a thing.
Yeah. And apparently the burning dragons went there as well.
If everyone's content for that, it'll take you about a day to get there, a little longer. So, would someone like to make some journey rolls for me?
Yes. Let's do journey rolls.
I'll take care of rations again with Goodberry.
Nice.
I will assist someone. I don't particularly care what because I'm not good at anything.
I can do scouting.
I don't think you can do scouting and also magically cheat provisioning.
Yeah, you have to do one or the other, really.
Yeah, you can provide the rations, but someone still needs to be the provisioner to make sure like all your
Yeah.
supplies don't get fucked up.
I'm just saying you don't have to use rations.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Makes sense.
I can do provisioning. I have a +3.
Okay, let's.
I also
So-
have a +2 in nature.
So I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna help the scout and the provisioner because I know that Hoff has like a +5 or 6 for like stealthing and navigating things.
Plus
Or
5
scouting, I mean.
yourself.
Yeah, sorry. We'll help
Say
the
again?
navigator. I think we're gonna help the navigator and the provisioner.
No, half. Say again.
Oh,
I do have a +5, yes.
Okay. So Hoff rolls scout alone, and navigator and provisioner get assisted.
wait, what am I saying? We have 6 people. We help everyone because Norman's part of the party.
That's true. Yes. Okay. So everyone can have assistance. However, just keep in mind that means no one will be on alert for danger.
Isn't that what the scout does?
Right. If the
Yeah.
scout fails, though,
Okay.
if you are doing a journey test or assisting, you have a -5 to your passive perception. So if you do fuck up, having somebody who's keeping watch is a good idea. But it doesn't matter because you guys all do the thing and you do it well.
I did not actually
Except
know about
we
that
get a-
-5 thing.
Fucking discovery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna
you
be
do.
good. Discoveries are
Wait,
fun.
what do you mean? Fuck no.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh yeah, discovery.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys.
Okay, let's just nominate who gets raped to death by a tree.
All in favor of Guardy, raise your hand.
Listen, Minty is naive to the ways of the trees. She has no experience with their evil. Let her remain pure.
Look, you're gonna remain pure.
Apart from the whole thing with the forget the whole thing with the harpies. That doesn't.
Look, you'll remain pure until we take you back to the goat herd.
I must become pure.
I'm clean.
Alright. So, Stray, would you roll me a d20, please?
I mean, you're
Look,
right. He
one
does.
time a discovery was part of an encounter that killed somebody. One time.
Yeah, it's not like he'll stick a roper on us.
No. Oh, see, look, it's fine. Stray, roll me 1d3 plus 1.
That's an encounter. See, it's not like there'll be 1d3 plus 1 ropers.
A single roper would demolish you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it absolutely would.
Okay. So
Only 2 ropers.
on your way, as you're kind of ranging off the beaten path to try and get your bearings, Sif, you find a small bush growing at the base of what might have once been a small shrine on the roadside. And there you find 2 emerald sages and oh, nice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
1 dose, or 1 little stalk, of Gildencrest.
Ooh.
A tall, golden-colored grass that waves in the faintest breeze.
There's stuff used in the common herbs and drugs shit.
Yes. So Emerald Sage lets you get some hit points or create a potion of healing if you have an herbalist. And Gildencrest lets you get an inspiration die or create a potion of heroism.
I will add them to the sheet. You said 2 emerald stages and 1 Gillen crest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello, I am a herbalist. I can do things.
Okay.
Do
that's on
that
the sheet.
thing.
So now we have 2 Gillen cresses. Crest die. Crest.
Golden crest.
Oh, good. We can take a long rest during it. Perfect. Let me just expend stuff to do healing here. There's that, and then there's that. And I'm back up to full.
Nice. I also have healing if people need the HPs.
Go away, Tasha.
Oh
So-
no.
Do you take the opportunity to make all these potions?
Does anyone have a reason why I should not?
No,
I think
but
that
can
sounds like
also
a
help
pretty good
making
idea.
potions.
I can't think of anything why you wouldn't. Let me just look and see if there's any reason why you wouldn't.
Hoff, please. You're too quiet.
I
And
can't
can
even
also
tell you're
help
talking
making
most of the time.
potions.
Rest in
Please.
peace.
Oh yeah, just straight up make them. They're so much better as healing potions than they are as anything else.
Yeah, but like the Golden Crest and heroism potions. I cannot remember what a heroism potion does.
It grants heroism, which is like 5 temporary hit points per turn.
No, the
No,
potion of
they don't.
heroism
Oh,
is
wait.
different than the
That's different.
than the
It
spell
lasts for an
heroism.
hour.
Oh.
So yeah, a potion of heroism grants you a flat 10 temp HP, and you get the effects of the bless spell.
I mean, that's a pretty good effect.
It is. Alternatively, a D8 inspiration die if you smoke it like weed.
I'll be honest, it seems like the potion of heroism is kind of much more useful than just smoking it during a short rest for an inspiration die.
So, sounds like you are making 3 potion.
Well, how many? At least 3. Possibly more if there are, some hanging out in the loot section.
Look in the loot section. What we have there is what we have.
What
And
you see is
yes,
what you get.
Easy wig.
At least 4 potion. Does anyone have any, requirements for potions of resistance? Because those need to be, attuned to specific elements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we think... Are we gonna be fighting any specific things we know? Is darkness an element?
No.
Let's see. So darkness is not a damage type, but you guys have fought a shadow horse. So let me see. You would know what kind of
Mostly-
damage type they do at least. If I
You
can.
did mostly like necrotic or bludgeoning, I think.
Neither of which can be covered by a potion of resistance, I think.
Rip.
Bop. No, alas.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, I think actually, Dark Moonstalks are better to keep unpotioned and just use the, ability to chew on them during a short rest.
Yeah, for a first level spell slot, that's really good. especially for you when you use up your smites.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke weed, get smites. Alright.
So shall I take off the Emerald Sage and the Gillen Crest while you make 4 potions then?
Yeah, we need to allocate them though. Who needs healing potions? Who needs heroism potions? It's...
I have a potion of healing. How's everybody else's stores looking at?
I have no potion.
Same.
You should take a potion, and so should you.
I'll take a potion.
So that takes
Actually,
care
I
of
might have a healing potion. No.
Alright, so that takes care of the healing potions then, going 1 to Z and 1 to Minty. So now we just have the heroism potions to split out, right?
Yep.
Okay, who should take those?
Yeah, Norman would suggest that...
Sif sounds like a good option.
Yeah, Lucille and Sif, he would suggest.
Yeah.
Definitely Lucille, since she's a multi-attack fish.
Fair enough. Okay.
Free bless works really well for you.
Yes. It will, hopefully.
Pow pow.
Alright, so is it going to be 1 to Sif, 1 to Lucy?
I don't see any particular reason to give it to anyone else ahead of Seth, so...
Alright.
I mean, I might think about you having one, because then you... Well, actually, you're not really a person to be up close and doing smites up close, are you?
Like half the time.
Yeah. It's happened.
I do black people.
Bap boop. There's arguments for Z also Z getting one.
But, and if Sif were, like, get hit herself tank, then she should get it, but, like, she's...
Protect other people.
Yeah, she doesn't actually really benefit from the temp HP.
Well, it certainly keeps her up so she can continue doing it.
But Savin is a meta cuck GM and never attacks her.
Look, enemies can see that you're wearing armor. It's very difficult to hurt you in armor. So,
I mean, how good do Aylin's arrows actually go? That's pretty good, and that's like a, one spell slot and you get to do that for, like, the entire fight, right?
mm-hmm.
Oh, you're the extra revised
Hunters.
ranger, aren't you?
Yeah, the re-revised ranger.
Yeah. I'm happy to give it to you, then.
My hex is a spell slot.
Alright, so Aelin and Lucy both get potions of heroism. And Aelin is also wearing a spiffy new suit of armor that's kind of moist.
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 Voice.
Please, that's just Aelin while Norman's flexing.
Oh yeah, every time you guys stop to take a long rest, he goes out and chops a bunch of fucking firewood with his shirt off. It's just sploosh. Anyway, so you guys get on up north along the road, and when you debark the beaten path, it doesn't take long before the forest seems to bear down on you, growing ever more dark as you make your way towards the old standing stones. Z, on occasion, you can see old druidic markings on the trees, but they become more rare. Indeed, so do trees as you progress. Back towards the road, everything was verdant green, but here you can see that there must have been a fire raging hereabouts. A terrible inferno that burnt down acres and acres of the forest. Eventually, the druidic marks disappear altogether, burnt away by the blaze. And up ahead, you can see a hillside, and on that hillside there is a circle of standing stones, surrounded by a bare handful of old, withered trees that have somehow survived the worst of the fires. And on top of one of those stones, you see a figure, hunched, staring down into the middle of the circle, and from it a song carries on the wind. And you immediately recognize it as a harpy's song.
Harpy's song. I thought the only harpies nearby were the ones that we had already seen. Ooh. I
Yes,
hope those skeletons aren't fresh.
hard to tell from here. Yeah, Norman's gonna, like, rip off some of his pants cloth and shove it in his ears as tight as he can, grumbling. Fucking birds.
Minty will follow suit.
Flutter, fun times.
The first time was good for me. I don't need to do it again.
So yeah, the harpy is squatting on top of one of the stones. You can now see her big bird feet dug into it. She's got a distinct red coloration in her wings and bright reddish-brown feathery mane around her neck and all the way up over her head, where it's long and shaggy. Yeah, she's kind of got its side shaved on either side.
Oh, she's certainly cute.
And she kind of reminds you in coloration of a vulture almost. In some ways, which, considering the nearby skeletons, each chained up to one of the stones, it's clearly appropriate.
Actually, now that we're a little bit closer, Saban,
Mhm.
can I make a perception check to see, like, to make a guess if these skeletons look like they're old or if, like,
Yeah.
they're relatively newer type thing?
Yeah. If you want to say for certain, you'll need to get up close, but you can make a roll from this distance.
Yeah. 15.
Okay, yeah, they look quite old.
Alright, that's a sign of relief, I think, at least.
I'll flutter up to, like, here also. Seems like a respectable distance, and also getting to like actual conversation range. And I'll call out in Sylvan. Hail, sister.
And you call out. She snaps her eyes open and almost falls back. The song cuts out abruptly. She curses. I was almost there. Damn it. Dusts herself off with her wings. Oh, couldn't you have waited till I was finished?
I apologize. I'm trained only in defense of the circles, not in all of the rights.
Rights? She cocks her head to the side. Oh, I'm not a druid. Oh no. I was trying to talk to them, though.
You can talk with the dead?
I'm trying to.
No, I suppose we can wait around then and wait for that to finish. Look to see if she agrees.
You're... Sorry, how?
With my song. Looks around and flutters her wings a little bit. I've got a gift. My songs, they don't reach mortal ears. Just those of the dead.
And what have you... Wherefore do you... why are you trying to speak to dead druids?
Well, there aren't any living druids around here, are there? And I don't know if you've noticed fluttering around this forest, but nature's kind of fucked.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Stab
Well-
it till it gets unfucked.
Well, great. Could you get on that, please? 'Cause I've seen a lot of people get killed by weird shadow horses, and the trees are starting to come alive. I don't think we're gonna last much longer in this forest if we don't get some help, so I'm trying to wake the druids up, so maybe they'll help us. Or at least tell us what's wrong so we can fix it.
Unless these druids have done something really unusual, I don't think there's any waking them up naturally. Don't get me wrong, maybe I just don't know what you're doing, but singing to dead people doesn't sound normal.
Well, it's not, but I can, so I'm gonna. Unless you've got a magic solution for everything that's wrong in this forest to pull out of your sleeve, then these druids are our best hope, so I'm gonna do it.
I'll gonna flutter up to her and hold out a hand. Pinky swear you are not doing anything weird. You're not trying to enslave the druid's ghosts, not trying to, turn the whole forest into a vortex of undeath. Nothing like that.
Okay, point of technicality. If I do wake them up, I think I can force them to answer my questions. So if that counts as slavery, then I ain't swearing shit. But if that's okay, then sure. Yeah, I'm not trying to make my own zombonis.
Mm. I mean, if you let them go back after they answer the questions, then that's fine. But pinky swear.
Okay. Also, I don't have pinkies, but I have dew claws, so me.
Good enough.
Claw.
Oh wait, you can ask them questions if you wake them up?
I think so. I'm gonna try. And that's the whole point of this exercise, is I'm trying to wake them up so I can ask them questions.
Perfect. I do have a question for them if you can manage that.
I'm gonna ask the important ones about saving the forest first, but if they'll still listen after that, then sure, whatever.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Who are you people, anyway? I'm Amira.
Oh. I am the great and mighty Z.
Hold on. Lucille, you did a bad.
Oh,
So,
I mean, I did say I'd start looking around for the image of a dragon breathing fire.
well,
Uh-oh.
so would you be so kind as to roll a will save?
Absolutely.
By will, I mean wisdom.
I mean, I assume so, yeah. This feels important. I'm
Uh-oh.
going to use my inspiration on it.
Okay.
15.
So you stop right about here, and as you're trying to move into the center of this circle, you feel a horrible chill pass up your spine, enough to send every hair on your body on end, and you just unconsciously skid to a stop and sort of rebound.
Okay.
Boing.
That's not good in the middle there. That's bad stuff. That's bad juju.
Did the bodies all hanging up by their wrists not get that away?
Well, I'd assume the hobgoblins did that to them.
Oh no.
That's normal to red chat.
Yeah. I wasn't here myself when whatever happened, but the way I've heard it, the druids tried some big ritual to stop the goblins, and it didn't work. Or at least not the way they wanted it to. They all died. Maybe so
Huh.
did the goblins. I don't know. I
I mean,
haven't
I
seen
hope
any
it-
goblin corpses, but I sure see some druid corpses.
I both do and don't hope that the goblins did die from it.
Well, if they did, maybe I'll raise their corpses too. They could be anywhere around here. Maybe they were swallowed by the earth.
Actually, real quick. Do you know how to put down that which you would call up?
Ah,
A good point, actually.
they should go back to sleep if I stop singing. There won't be any magic left animating them.
And if, the druidic ritual that, went a bit sideways leaves enough latent magic to keep, some random related skelebobos going around?
She will rise up to her full, mightily impressive height of like 5'5", and jiggle a scimitar that's looped through her belt. It's old and kind of rusty and has some bloodstains on it. Well, then I guess I gotta fight him. And hey, you guys are here too now, and you sure look like a paladin.
I am. I'm a green knight.
Well, great. That means you're good at fighting undead, so problem solved.
Yep, problem solved.
Depends how many undead, but basically yes.
I mean, it looks like there's only 4.
Yeah, Lucille, did you not hear the bit about a possible, undead hobgoblin legion?
Look, if a Hobgoblin Legion comes up and I get a chance to put them all back into undeath like the filthy creatures they are, I'm all for it.
Lucille? Pat, pat, pat. You are very brave.
That also being said, I also realized that there is, let's see here, 6, 7 of us. And that's not good odds against the Legion, so I will run away if there is an actual Legion.
Well, I'm glad that you have, intelligence to go along with being brave. Sorry, well, we were introducing ourselves, right?
Yeah, you're Z, and, she gestures at the rest of the party.
Lucille, the fluffy one is Seth. She comes from very far away and is very honorable.
Wow, a northern kitsune. I didn't think I'd ever see one of you. Hi.
And that's Minty.
I'm Minty.
I bet you have the freshest breath.
Minty will cock her head to this side.
Oh, it's a spell I learned when I was just a kid. It's called Celadri's Fresh Breath. It makes your breath all minty.
Oh!
Wait. Does that mean you know the secrets of the Minty Boomdazzle?
No, I'm not a powerful enough sorceress for that. Not yet, anyway. Someday, though. I want to go to Libram Hall eventually, but that's far away and also a lot of money that I don't have. I wanted to study with the druids here first, but they're... She flaps her wings at the circle. They all died, so...
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Fuck me and my ability to learn magic, right?
I mean... Yeah. It's, You know what? Once this is all done, I'll show you, like, the next nearest circle. That's where I'm from.
Really?
And... Yeah. And... maybe once you've got some apprenticeship done, you can fly back up here and help resettle this one.
Hey, that'd be great. I'll take another circle. That's... yeah. But first we gotta deal with all this weird shadow horse bullshit that's been going on here. Or we're not gonna have the luxury of worrying about learning at circles, so...
And yeah, if we don't succeed, then, this bit of the Charwood all dies, along with all of us!
Yeah,
Pleasant
I'm not that
thoughts.
excited about it, but that's a real good transition for me to go back to doing what I was doing.
It really is. Yes.
So don't worry, you don't have to plug your ears. My song doesn't work on normal people. And she will
Hey.
squat back down on her little perch and begin singing. Let me do a little thing real quick. So, as she begins to sing, you can feel the air sort of rippling around you, and the earth gently rolling beneath your feet as power begins to seep forth from this vulturish harpy. And, something begins to happen, indeed. There's a rattling of chains from the center of the circle. Rattle, 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 rattle.
Eek.
Eek. And as the song takes hold, blood rushes up from the ground, ancient and blackened, and streaming from beneath one desiccated corpse to the next, until it has formed the unmistakable symbol of a magic circle scribed around the central stone. The 4 former druids shake and rattle against their chains. You can see blood is rushing up to and then back from their wrists as if they had been cut long ago, and then seeps deep into the earth. The creatures snarl and hiss, and Amira grimaces, shielding her face from their horrid visages. And, yeah, some, skillybobbers. These creatures are trying to break free of their chains, but they aren't free yet. Would everyone please roll initiative?
I'm sure this is gonna go just fine.
Yeah, between
It's okay, they're chained up.
between
now.
her Sylvan versus Samira will shout down in common. Those are just their bodies, not the spirits, not the ones we want. Just bonk them again.
Boink.
She gives a nervous grimace and then closes her eyes again. This clearly is not what she was hoping for.
Well, it's a real good thing we turned up.
Norman will go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna come over here and give this guy a wallop with his axe. Don't think. Yeah, that does not hit. They do not have much of an armor class, but that does not hit.
Oof.
Z.
Well, hold on.
Okie dokes.
Yeah, just taking a quick glance at like actual spells I have available, rather than just Divine Smite.
That doesn't sound very paladin-y. You should not do that.
Look, the spell I was looking at was the one that added an extra D4 radiant damage to
That's
everything.
the divine light or something like that.
Favor.
Favor. It's close.
Yeah,
Alright, you give it a stibbity stab,
and wait.
and that is not quite enough to destroy it, but it gets, yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, have another 18, you.
Okay,
cosplay.
yeah, that white is destroyed quite utterly. Its body shatters and its bones turn to that much ash and dust. And the other whites will all make strength checks to try and free themselves. Holy shit!
My
Good
God.
thing you threw those
God
out they're
damn
after
it.
getting them off this.
Alright, so this guy's gonna remain chained up for a bit. These two don't even need to spend their actions getting free. They just, like, rip themselves free and lunge for people.
Oh shit.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's be happy he used up those 20s on those instead of like an attack roll.
Alright, so this one on
Don't
Z.
speak to her.
Swing.
Hey, he did.
This one just tumbles past you and flops onto the ground. And the one that attacks Norman will hit,
Oh, that was close.
slicing into him with an ancient ritual knife caked in blood that does far more damage to Norman than a tiny little dagger of that variety would need to do. And then this white is going to use a minor action, or bonus action, to just turn to mist and come over here, freeing itself. And then I'll get a phone call. Fuck off. Alright. Minty.
Minty. Well, you skeleton should stay dead. Minty will curse the poor bastard who fell on his face with a hex,
He is hecked.
and then she will blast him.
Are you sure you want to blast that one?
So, actually, no, that works.
I mean, if he fell on his face,
Yeah,
then
he is
he would be
prone.
prone.
Oh, he's prone.
That'd mean your attempts to blam him would be at disadvantage.
Correct.
Also, why are you using Eldritch Blast from like the spell sheet? You should just have it as an attack thing under like your weapons.
Oh,
Here.
you're right. I do have it on my sheet as an attack. I just completely forgot.
If you want to take that back...
Is it too late? Yes.
Yeah, no, that's
Curse
fine. That's just a...
Norman,
It's no problem.
stop attacking my friend.
Alright.
I mean, I do
Roll the attack version instead.
I do kind of feel like your hex isn't going to do shit to a Barrow White.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
probably not.
you hit him.
Well, listen. Does he take any damage from necrotic?
Yes, he takes the 10 force damage. Let's see if he takes the necrotic. It doesn't look
True.
like he took any more damage than that 10 force.
Oof.
Blam.
What a shame.
Big chunk gets blasted off of him, though. It's a solid hit.
Well, I will
Alright,
also. He takes disadvantage on strength check.
Sounds good.
Is a 20, moron.
I know. It's just, I was so looking forward to you just running on there and just whoop, and just tripping and falling on your blade. But no, he
Why is it 20?
He's
He's
prone.
prone.
Oh, right.
It does the opposite if you're in melee.
Right. Sorry.
See,
I
you just
forgot.
bring your sword up and fit right down on him, and yeah, that hurts. Let me actually look real quick. Okay, that does not do quite as much as you think it ought to have. However,
Even silvered?
silvered is not the damage type you use against undead.
What's silver good for then?
Werewolves.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
for
right.
lichens.
werewolves, Yeah. Right.
Which, I mean, it's not like there's any in this forest or anything. So yeah, Sif, you drive your blade into him, and if that's the end of your turn, then Amira is going to sort of pop her eyes open, and again, between verses, oh fuck, whoop. Is going to fly up here, and she is going to use her action to empower her song with a carrion chant. So,
Oh,
all these zombonis will take some damage.
Don't they take it at the start? Each turn.
Uh, they they take it at the start of their turn.
Yeah, they do,
not
but it's fine. So yes, she changes the tune of her song, and you can see flames welling up inside the chests of these wights. Aelin.
Boop to the one to the left.
Alright. That hurts it, but does not slay it.
That's fine. That's sure.
Lucille.
So anyway, I started slashing.
Swing, swing. Alright, 2 good hits. The first one actually is enough
Started
to slay
slashing
this
Indy.
one. So if you'd like to reserve the second attack.
For what? I can't get in range of anyone else.
Well, you have a bonus action left if you want to do something else with it.
And you're a fighter.
I don't really have anything for a bonus action right now to use.
Okay.
You could action surge dash.
Or you could drink a potion, say one that gives you heroism.
I'm not gonna use that heroism potion up right now. I
Okay.
don't think I need it quite yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good at where I'm at.
So the end of your turn, the earth rumbles and shakes, and around you it begins to erupt with skeletal hands reaching up. And armored humanoid corpses rise from the depths, pulling up old weapons and rusted, earth-crusted mail armor. One of them wears a great big Imperial war helm with a huge plume across it. And as he rises, he brings forth a glaive that erupts in flames as a dark word of power escapes his withered teeth.
Does he take 5 radiant damage for coming up inside this?
At the start of his turn, yes, he will.
It also undead that enter the aura.
That's true. Well, technically he was already in the aura because she moved over where he was dead, but you know.
So, Saban, important question.
Mm-hmm.
Does that commander have the icon of a burning dragon on him?
He sure does. In fact, like, I'm not saying you necessarily recognize like this exact dude with this exact armor with this huge burning glaive as he cleft into your parents and lit your home ablaze. But you're getting some PTSD here. Let's just put it that way.
Son of a bitch. Died before I could
He's
actually
already
fucking-
dead. Let's kill him again.
Died before I could actually fucking kill him.
So Norman will see where this is going and go, oh shit. And pull in here, and he will get in front of Aelin to protect her. And I guess take the dodge action. Yeah. Z.
Well, the sooner the druids are answering the questions, the sooner the animating magic can be turned off. So let's stop their objections with stabbings.
Alright, that is enough to hit, and your minimum damage will slay it. Yeah. The white is thrust deeply into, and its chest erupts in flames, and it is destroyed with its kin. And when it falls, you hear a shriek from all around you, and the blood whirls and rushes. And a spirit, a spectral outline of a faunus with a mane of ginger hair around a pair of many times pierced horns, will erupt from the central stone. She crumples onto the ground, gasping and clutching at her chest. Minty.
Minty will see this crazy fire thingamajig guy and see the whose parents did it kill?
Lucille's.
See Lucille's reaction to the crazy dragon fire guy and be like, "Be gone, monster, demon, skeleton." And she will toss a glowing guiding bolt.
Ooh, nice. Might want to move like here
Or
first, because
not.
there is a big ol'
Yeah,
chunk of
we'll
stone.
move.
Alright, so yeah, you throw the bolt, and he just whirls his glaive up and cuts it down before it can reach him. There's an eruption of light before him, but he is unscathed. Whites have been defeated. Sif. Alright, you come in swinging, and he parries your blow with but a minimum of effort. Yeah, you need to guide the guiding bolt so it can guide you.
Yes, I need the guiding. My guiding bolts need guides.
Gotta use your inspiration to make sure the thing that gives you advantage. Alright. Amira is gonna do her is gonna concentrate on her aura. And let's see, can we move a little bit? Like, yeah, she will hippity hop down here. Or up here, I guess. She's still up on the stones, out of harm's way. Lucille.
All right. First up, Lucy's gonna take a bonus action and angrily chug down a potion of heroism.
Okay.
If there's any time for heroism, it's now. And let's see here. Let me just add it to here. So I have 30 hit points instead of 20. I'm gonna rush in right here. I'm gonna try and stab it.
Alright.
Go stab it real good.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
And then it's time to action surge and stab it again because, good lord, he might have a lot of anger to work out with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 2 good hits. Pow pow. Your blades slide through his withered armor and cut away ribs. Its jaw unhinges and a black mist just comes out at you. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, right, I forgot to add on bless. But doesn't matter. I
Oh,
got
you
this
hit
hit
both
anyway.
times anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of a
I'll
person who
stop.
could potentially do this, Aelin.
Okay. What she's not gonna do with this because she's very greedy and these potions are valuable, so she's going to use her bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the skeleton blade.
Alright, Hoff, I legitimately cannot hear a word you're saying.
I heard up to Hunter's Mark. I don't know who it was cast on. She's keeping the potion because she's greedy.
Okay. Assume just the closest one. Alright, solid hit. For 11 damage. Alright. It is shotted. And in answer, the glaive will stagger forth into melee with Norman. Swing. Thanks to the disadvantage, though, Norman is able to jump out of the way of its attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's going to get up in here. 3, 4, 5. This guy's going to come fight Z. Alright. Not a hit. And the commander. Let's see. Rather than swinging his glaive, he is going to slash it upon the ground and create an eruption of flames. And he will roar like a dragon. So, Sif, Lucille, I need you both to make dexterity saves. Oh, that's some bad damage, though. Alright, Lucille succeeds. Sif does not. So, Sif, you take 7. Lucille, you take 3 fire damage. Norman will grip his axe in 2 hands and come in swinging.
All the skellies
Just
take
chops this guy
5
straight
damage.
down. Oh yes, that's true. They do. Thank you for reminding me. So, boop. Boop. And boop. They are burned by Amira's song. And then Norman cuts this guy down, reducing it to rubble.
Yeah.
Z.
Alright. So, can I stab a skeleton and also talk at the Archduret?
You can, yes. However, if you wish to compel an answer from her, that will require your action and a charisma ability check.
Well, I am a paladin. I am good at those. Ish.
It's true.
Yeah, I think answers are more pressing than, skelemen. So, speaking Sylvan at the Spectral Archdruid. Darkness and corruption abound, but from whence is its source?
Give me a charisma check. Alright. So she looks up. She makes to speak, but a horrible black bile just leaks from her lips down onto the ground, and she acts as if she is choking, unable to answer for now. Would you like to use your bonus action on anything?
I have nothing I can use it on, really.
Fair enough. Alright. The mintiest goat. Also, yeah, she cute.
Well, now that Guiding Bolt has failed me yet again, it's time to resort back to old reliable.
Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast!
Do the thing, Warlock. Ah, it's still not. Old unreliable.
Yeah, once again you throw a bolt of energy in this thing and it just knocks your blast aside with its weapon. Alright. Sif. Parried. Ching.
It's almost like Lucille's destined to be the one to fight him.
Roll20 refuses to let you cuck Lucille. This is a dramatic difference from normal Roll20, which goes way out of its way to cuck
Refuses
players.
to let you to do anything.
Alright. Amira will focus on her song. Lucille.
It's pure rage time as she continues beating into this thing.
Alright, 4. Those are both hits. It is savagely slashed and cut, but it remains standing, resolute.
Not for fucking long, it won't.
Aelin. You are in melee.
Move Hunter's Mark. Drop the bow. And stibbity stab. No stibbity stab.
Alright, a 12 is insufficient. Your blade just curves off of its armor. Ineffective. However, what is effective is a harpy singing death songs at it. As all the various zombonis get hurt some. However, as the song continues unabated, more dead begin to rise. So the two glaives already in combat. One will strike at Aelin and one at Z. So Aelin and Z. Does 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Alright, even with Amira's song, you are slashed by this decrepit skeleton. And then these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This guy gets burninated by the song. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Burnt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this guy doesn't need to enter because Lucille is within glaive range, so he's just going to hang out there. And whing. Lucille, take 10 damage as a hobgoblin glaive bites into your shoulder. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alas, no. You know what? He'll go into the aura, get burned, and then strike at Sif.
From that, isn't...
I mean, I guess he
Okay.
can move to here. It's within his movement range either way. Yeah, he's got plenty. Go like here. Then, yeah, he will strike. Even with disadvantage, a solid hit against Sif for 9 damage. Oof. Alright. Let's see if Big Boy here can recharge his ability. He does.
Does Big Boy have more than 5 HP?
He does.
Damn.
He had 8. Now he has 3. And now he shall erupt in flames! So, good night, Sif. Correct. There's no chance it can massive damage you, so
Oh, poor
Yep.
Sif.
you just fall unconscious. Lucille and one skeleton glaive both need to make dex saves. This boy fails, so he takes 13. Ouch. Why, boss? Why? Alright, and Lucille just takes 6. Whoosh.
Oh, whoops, I only managed 5. Let me minus 1 more then. There we go.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, he's just stand there. Norman is going to try and fight the one that is...
Oh,
Oh.
They're going to keep on coming. Just try to make the druid answer. Then we can finish off those that are left.
What do we ask it?
Where this is all coming from and how to stop it.
Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. Normal Norman is the most charismatic of them all. He reaches out a hand towards the druid and yells, "Answer her! Where is this all coming from?" And a ghostly voice will answer as the last of the bile leaves the spirit's lips. "Teleron, Teleron, he is the source of it all. All the darkness from his heart." Z.
Alright. Let's, glug 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 a potion.
Chug, 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 chug.
Woo!
And, yeah.
Ravan.
And, yeah. Cry out towards the druid. What darkens his heart? Why does the unicorn turn to evil? And of course,
Oh no. Alright. A word starts to escape her lips. His... And again, darkness and shadow, and you can see her form becoming hazy. Mira will look down and flap her wings in panic. You gotta focus! You gotta focus! I can't hold this much longer. We're all gonna die. Minty.
Why is he being bad?
Oh no. She looks as if to say something and said too much. Oh. Sif, make a death saving throw. Oh no! Ah. Oh fuck, oh fuck. He's gonna look down at Aelin, who's like pinned in between a bunch of dudes, and look over at Lucille, who's like in mortal combat with this guy. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to drop the spell if your friend's gonna die. See, you know, boop, 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 boop. Gonna fly down here, and she will drop her aura. No more Zomboni protection for you guys. No, she's not a MILF, at least as far as you can tell. And she will pull from her pouch a potion and shove it into Sif's mouth. Wake up! Wake up, damn it! He's gonna hop back as best she can. Lucille.
Alright. The big moment of destiny. Here we go.
Alright, I believe in you.
Is that first one enough?
Alright, a 17 thanks to your heroic inspiration. You thrust your blade through this guy's armor, cleaving through and into the chest. And it shudders violently, dropping its glaive as the skeleton goes limp. But the blackness and flame that had occupied this particular corpse rages on, erupting from its body. And with a howl, it shrieks and lunges into the air, going north and west. Its spirit flees.
This isn't over.
Deal with you later. I have a problem to deal with right now. Okay, let's see here. I'm in danger of those glaives, so I'm going to use my second wind to get a little bit of healing. And put me back up to 20.
Nice. Tosh is crying outside my office.
Wee.
Alright, Aelin. Stabbo. That's a good stabbo. That's a good enough stabbo to drop the skelly bobs. Ugh. The glaive crumples to dust. And... whoa. Now with no song to dissuade their attacks, the remaining glaives push the advantage. The two near Z will strike at her. Actually, no, this one's going to go after Minty. Yeah. So, one on Minty, whing. One on Z, whing, miss. Let's see, one on Aelin. There's a crit for 13. Buries deep into your shoulder, blood spurts everywhere. One on Sif with advantage because she's prone. Whap. Oh no. So sorry. Sorry, Stray. And the other on Lucille. Actually, no. This one's going to try and get rid of this fucking harpy bitch. Wing and miss. Right. Legion Commander is defeat. And his burning glaive, the light goes out of it. But it still irradiates power that even an unconscious Sif can feel. Norman will just shoulder rush into the skeleton, pushing it up against the stone and bring his axe to bear, yelling, "You leave her alone!"
Oh no.
So he pushes into the skeleton, brings his axe up, and the glaive just smacks him right in the chin with the butt of its glaive, and Norman flops onto his ass, dazed and confused. Seeing stars. Oh no. Z.
Punished Norman.
Fucking.
You have zero. You're a paladin. You shouldn't be talking to the undead. This is sacrilege. What are you doing?
I'm not that type of paladin!
Apparently you are. Look at these rolls.
The unclean undead, the heretics, smite them all.
Yeah, every instinct in your divine mandate tells you to smite, not speak.
Smite until there is nothing left. Burn away their very souls.
Rip and tear until
Fuck
it's
it.
done.
You know, I'm done speaking Sylvan. I'm speaking the language of the old trees.
Is that just
Which is to
incoherent
say-
screeching?
No! I am yelling at everyone in Abyssal!
Nice. Alright. Would you like to try and summon a demon? Will that make this better for you?
I mean, given that druids are actually demon worshippers, yes!
Excellent!
Yes, it would!
Wait, are they
But-
actually?
Yes, read the fucking Sav&D source book. Like, the spirits that dwell in trees that druids worship are actually just demons that came through really early and have, like, latched themselves to nature.
Huh. Alright then. Also, why would I read the source book? I'm not part of the game.
Because you're part of this game, you little shit.
Good point.
Alright, so yeah, Z. I mean, you are in a place of power. There's a bunch of blood magic shit going on. There is no better time to try and summon a demon.
I mean,
I'm just saying, you know, not to tempt you into doing evil or anything. But
Z would not recognize it as being a demon, but, this is a place of druidic power. A druidic ritual has happened here. An archdruid is literally here. They just try to call upon the spirits of the world.
excellent.
Oh boy. Get possessed by a demon.
So, out of curiosity, what emotion is running hottest in Z right now?
Frustration.
So, just from some pre-breaks here, I have horror, curiosity, despair, hatred, discipline, the Legion Devil, lost, lust, mirth, and vanity.
I mean, the thing right now would be like desperate submission,
Desperate submission.
but that's not really an emotion so much as it is a. Hmm.
I'm surprised you didn't go with frustration from your attempts not working.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can work with that. I think despair is probably the closest thing to that. So yeah. Would you kindly give me a charisma saving throw?
Finally, I get a fucking slightly good roll.
All right. Let's see. Where did that stat block go? Stat block. Aha, here you are. Okay. So as you are desperately calling out to the woodlands, some of the blood surrounding you will ripple and boil, and a new friend will pull itself out from the abyss. We'll just kind of hang out here. Does not possess you immediately, so that's some good stuff. I'm just gonna add him to the initiative. This sort of vaguely goat-like creature emerges. It almost looks like Minty, except it's got a skull for a face and a Tark body.
Oh no. Minty's boyfriend has gotten jealous of her spending time with all those other goats.
Yeah, it is a goat tour, so
Would it be great if I'd picked the fiend path for Minty's
that would
warlock
actually-
powers, and this is just her patron coming to collect.
Hey, honey, I'm home. Oh, what are you all doing here?
No,
oh my
go
God.
back home.
hey, sugar baby, what's going on? It's time to collect rent.
All right, Minty. That just happened. The archdruid has been pushed down into the dirt and replaced by this horrible goat abomination.
Z, am I supposed to ask this thing what's going on now?
Just keep asking.
I'll be honest,
Man.
I could use a little help over here.
Mr. Goat, do you know what's going on with what's up?
I see all, and all futures are loss and death. There is no hope for you, only despair.
Uh-oh. Well then, in that case, Minty will blast.
It is an action to
glaive
try
here.
and force an answer from the spirit, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, do you have a bonus action to, like, do super special, like, healing or anything like that? Do you have
Yes.
anything? Okay, we could really use it considering Siv's on, like, 2 failed death saves.
She's only on one now. She got back up momentarily.
Alright.
No, I did not.
It's not your turn yet. Amina still has a bonus action she could do stuff with.
Then don't switch over the turn order to me then.
Sorry. This might be.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, you are a
healed,
light
Sif.
warlock.
Yes.
All right, Sif, you gasp up with 8 hit points. More than 8 now. And presumably you stand up as well, so I'll just mark this off you.
I believe that takes up my movement, right?
Half your
Half.
movement.
Oh, okay.
But if you move anywhere, you're gonna get opportunity attacked by either of them.
What? No?
They both have
Yeah.
blades.
Yeah, they have reach weapons.
Although, I mean, I would argue that Northern
I'm
guy
not
has,
clear.
like... Yeah.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
has
Yeah,
that-
you
that'd
got
be
a
cover
fair.
at
thing
least.
away.
I'll give you a +4 AC bonus against that guy.
Okay, because otherwise it's just standing there doing nothing.
Yeah. Alright, so he will make a strike. Total miss.
Whiff.
Fortunately, your blade is not able to pierce this guy's armor. It is deflected. Mira will... Whew, okay, please stop dying. Please stop dying. Huh. She's gonna leap back up here and resume singing her dirge to give all these guys some quispies and
So
make
what-
you all harder to
skellies.
hit.
So what even does the thing I got from Kalira do?
It's a good question. And Kanara, but yeah. You don't know
Kanara,
yet.
Whatever.
There's just a buff hanging over you.
What thing? When was this?
Like a month and a half ago, I got a buff.
Yeah, so...
Oh, that
Sif-
was the first session I missed.
Not... Yeah, the first one you missed. In the Temple of Kanara, Sif made a prayer good and has a little buff that's just sitting on there that she hasn't figured out what do, but she feels a warm fuzzy inside.
Hmm.
So, the Despair Demon. Let's just randomly determine if he's a friend or a foe this turn. Friend or foe? No, he's a foe. Alright, you know what would be
Oh,
really
no.
fun? Hey Z. Just gonna step over here and drag his druid spirit host with him. And he's gonna give you a touch. He's gonna give you a bad touch. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck you.
Alright. He does not bad touch you. And indeed, you are not bestowed a curse. Aelin. Sounds good. And Lucille.
Okay. Riding off the high she has off achieving at least somewhat of revenge, she's going to go over here and try stabbing this one first.
Nice. Alright, the first one is not enough to kill, just severely injured.
Alright, good thing I have a second with the bonus action.
That'll do it. Swing.
And then I'm going to move on down over here and try and help out Sif. But not this turn because I've used up everything I got.
Fair enough. Alright, speaking of which, this glaive is going to try and give you a poke. With disadvantage. Hit miss.
13 does not hit me.
Alright. Let's see. The one next to Norman is going to try and CDG him while he's on the ground. Unfortunately, the advantage just goes back to normal. So he will miss. Norman's able to squirm out of the way. Minty, you're going to get glaved. Nope. And Z. Nah, this guy just fumbles his weapon. Arrgh.
Can I feed him to the demon?
Yeah, make an athletics check. Try and shove him into the demon.
Does it have to be athletics?
That is the rule for grappling, so yes, unfortunately it do.
Scheiße.
Alright, nothing bad happens, but you are not able to get what you wish. He just loses his weapon for now. Norman is going to stand up. Cursing himself. He's never going to forget this moment of just completely embarrassing himself. And swing his axe, but is parried. Z.
So this is all going to be in Abyss.
Mm-hmm.
Eldest of the world, I call you. Spirits of the wood, I implore you. Grant us truth and grant us wisdom. Tell us of the plagues in this place.
Roll charisma. There we go.
Yeah, I just need to, go full into the fucking demon worship, and I get to roll well.
Yeah, that's how you do. All right, so what exactly do you what answer do you want from this thing? What's caused Teleron's heart to blacken?
Yes.
All right, so from this abyssal thing's mouth, you hear the druidess's spirit say, his maiden's torture and death that drove it mad, mad, mad. Oh, there's no hope anymore, not for any of us. The demon laughs jovially. So let me move him out of the way for a moment. Doot.
Yeah.
Minty.
Now that Z's doing the talking, I'm gonna blast this guy who keeps trying to.
Would you like to move your hex over to him?
I did the. No, that was wisdom. I will move my hex onto. Yes.
Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, a 10 is not enough to hit. Bing! Bounces off his armor. Sif.
Curse you, darkness.
It turns out you really should have let Sif have one of those potions of heroism. This guy's mighty 15 AC is just utterly cock-blocking her. Amira will maintain her spell. The Despair Demon. Let's see if he's a friend or a foe this turn. He's a foe! Yay.
Bad touch again?
No, that didn't really work the last time. I think he's gonna go ahead and make a spell attack on Z. He's really not happy with her having, Actually, no, wait, no. He's gonna cast a normal spell. And he's gonna drop it on, Z, Minty, and Aelin. You guys have been the most, effective, aside from Lucille. Who
Oh, it's
doesn't really
Bane.
care about. Yeah, he's gonna cast Bane.
The most effective. I've hit like one thing in the entire fight.
I mean, look, there's 4 people in here, and only one of them has done a crit fail. So the 3 of you need to make charisma saving throws, or take the opposite of bless. And one from Aelin Minty as well. What is your save DC, my dude?
Swear I have a +5 to this.
Alright, only Minty is affected by a Bane. Boom, boom.
With the highest.
Yep.
Aw, poor
It's-
Minty.
It's
The
how it
lowest
rolls.
roll. Hey, at least it wasn't the other side.
Alright. Yeah, so Z, you can just feel necrotic energy radiating off of this thing. If this is a spirit of the world, it's real mad that you woke it up. Aelin.
They usually are.
Bop, bop.
Hey, it's a hit. Alright, not enough to kill, but certainly a grievous wound. Lucille.
My rampage continues.
Alright, well, the second one will hit, thanks to your heroic fortitude. We'll give it a little love tap. Poke.
And that's it for me.
Alright. More undead begin to rise up. Rise up. Called forth by Amira's singing. The guy next to Norman will continue to fight Norman, I suppose.
Also, more burning.
That's true, yes. So, let's see. I'll handle that at the end of the turn, because none of these guys are within, like, dying range of it. So yeah, the guy next to Norman will go ahead and fight him. Miss. The one with Sif and Lucille will fight Lucille, as will the other guy. Nope, he drops his fucking glaive. The hexed guy who's been fighting Minty will fight Minty. As a 17 for 9 damage. Or sorry, an 8. No, it's a miss. The aura.
Good.
The aura burns him. This guy over here is going to take an opportunity from Z to go collect his weapon.
Sure.
Then he'll come back. Alright, that's a hit. 13. Yeah, you destroy him before he can come back into contact, so he is burnt up. 3, 4, 5. This guy will come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3. This guy's going to fight Norman, and one guy will fight Minty. Looks like a hit on both of you.
Wait, who will fight Minty?
Sorry, not Minty, Z. Z,
Oh.
I'm sorry. A hit on Z for 9. And then all these guys get the fuck burnt out of them by Amira's spell. And then it'll be Norman's turn as soon as I'm done updating all of these health bars. This place is starting to smell pretty fucking gross from all the burnt up corpse flesh.
Yeah, we should probably stop the song soon. We can't exactly handle a war of attrition.
Alright, Norman is going to try and finish off this guy next to him. Fucking die! Yeah! Just continues whiffing on this dude. I think he's actually doing worse than Sif. He's landed like 0 hits. Z. You now have 3 guys plus a demon in close contact with you.
Whoa. Yeah. Let's see. I don't really have anything bonus action I can do.
Potions?
Yeah, you should have a potion, don't you?
You mean one I used earlier?
Fair.
Yeah.
Go away, Tasha.
No.
She's just
Tasha.
sitting outside my door crying. She won't stop.
Go love her.
She just wants dinner.
Loving your dog includes giving her dinner. Even extra dinner.
That is how I go from having a boof
Dinner,
to a
too.
chonk.
Extra dinner so that she can puke it up on something later.
Anyway, what do, Z?
Well, gonna really have to, like, drabble down. Eldest, truest, guide us in how we may end your torment. How do we end Teleron's corruption?
Alright, go ahead and roll a charisma check.
Can I ask if anyone has inspiration?
Sure. Oh wait, no, I don't have any inspiration anymore. Sorry. I thought I did, but I realized I didn't. Sorry.
Do I have any? I don't think so. But
There's a place on your character sheet where you can mark it if you have it, and if it's not marked, then you don't have it. So it sounds like the party is fresh out.
I mean, I'll lobby for it afterwards, since Lucille did big story moment of actually finding getting revenge on the village killer and everything, but not right now.
I mean, if I'm alive, I'll fucking lobby for it myself. I just, it would be really useful to have right now.
Alas, at the end of the scene for sure, though. See, it wouldn't have mattered. I saved you an inspiration. You're welcome.
There
It
is no.
fucking felt better if I failed with a 13 than with a fucking 5. And it would have just felt like, oh yeah, that's a difficult check, rather than I'm just fucking incompetent.
There is no stopping this curse. Teleron will rule the Silverleaf, and all of you will bow before him. Abandon all hope.
I'm just gonna make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not immediately abandoning all hope.
That's right, you have the sword. Yeah, you really want to. This
listen
is so
here,
pointless.
you bad goat. Unicorns are supposed to be about hope. How do we fix him?
There is no undoing the damage that has been done. You are too weak. Darkness will reign. Flee while you can. Prolong your worthless, miserable lives. For there will be no happy ending to this story. It is not I you should worship, but Teleron the Black, ruler of the Silverleaf. Soon you will see his majesty.
Sif. No!
I'm going to the cantina.
Listen, somebody's got to roll.
You just gotta roll an 11. On a d20. Alright, yeah, you just fucking disarm yourself. Mira grimaces. Oh dear.
Fucking stop singing and make the demon talk.
I can try, but I'm the one who's prolonging this
singing
aura.
is like 90% of what's keeping us alive, right?
She flaps a wing towards Minty. I can dismiss the whole thing, put the dead back to sleep, but we don't know where that Teleron thing is?
The sword can find it. Thanks, alright. Doesn't the sword do that?
Then can't we just kill it?
we need to know how to fix it.
Just kill it.
You stopped it for long enough to help Sev. Just fucking make it talk.
Z, roll a persuade check to try and convince Amira to let you all die in order to answer this question. No, she is. Let's see. All right, she's not good aligned, but she also knows that if you all die, she's gonna die. So no. She will continue to maintain the aura.
I mean, hey, maybe the spare demon will actually be a friend this time.
Fuck you. No, he won't be.
Alright, friend or foe? Hey, it's a foe.
Look, he's been foe all the time. He's going to be foe this time. Of course he is.
It's true. Alright, well, man. He's really having a hard time afflicting Z with anything, so I guess he's just gonna do this. So
I mean, I am like being worshipful at him, right?
it's true. Okay, you know what? He will give unto you a great gift. This.
Oh,
You are surrounded by these horrible undead things. Clearly, you need to not be able to see them anymore. This will help you. Make a con save versus being blind.
I mean, hey, if you
No.
doesn't he have to give it? Well, at least no one else is banged.
It's true. Let's see. Actually, this is not a concentration check or concentration spell.
Shit, you're right.
So yeah, you just go blind.
I am sorry.
And he will laugh. I guess. Aelin.
Okay. So, Aelin is just gonna get us close while just like eyeing the glaive guy and just like holding her bow and is like, spit up, big guy. Come on. We know you can do it.
Alright. I know you talked, but I didn't hear a word of it.
She's moving closer, keeping the bow on the glaive. Oh, saying, spit it up, big guy. Tell us what we need to know.
Alright.
All
I
you need to know is that darkness will reign. Enjoy your last day under the sun, for soon an eternal night will descend upon this place.
I got half up to 200% and I can't hear shit.
Yeah, I can barely make him out, but I got him.
Alright. Lucille.
Well, I'm back in my fighting corner, so I just gotta keep fighting, and hopefully I can clear him up enough so as to get a path. Does that
Alright.
first one kill this one here?
Not quite.
Okay, well, I have
It'll
a second
kill
one.
them after the
Thing.
fire.
And then I'm moving back up this way.
Alright. See, glaive time. Let me reduce some hit points here. I think one of them might actually just explode. Yeah. The one who has been attacking Minty will shriek and erupt in radiant flames and disappear.
Yeah, two of them will
Then
explode.
the one molesting Norman as well, yeah, right?
Yep, that one also is going to burst into flames.
Hooray.
Here will thrust a little bald wingtip into the air and say, "See, aura good."
Yes.
Or these creatures will press their attack. This guy's gonna come up here and grab. This guy's gonna grab the magic glaive, and he's gonna come back and fight Lucille.
You put that down. That's my trophy.
So he gets a +1 to hit. So does a 14 hit you?
A 14 does hit me.
Alright, so the magic glaive slices cleanly into you. This guy down here is going to have to fight Norman.
Is there any bonus damage on the magic glaive without attunement?
Without attunement, no. Unfortunately, it is just a +1 to hit.
No, not unfortunately. Very fortunately.
Yeah, very
Alright,
fortunately.
actually-
He only took off half my health.
This guy, like, Norman is clearly such a non-threat. This guy's going to come up and fight Aelin instead.
All right, Norman, this is your time.
Whap.
Oh, wait, no, wait. he's not
18 for
moving away,
7.
never
Yeah, he
mind.
doesn't actually have to, like, get out there.
Wait, don't you mean 13?
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry, 13. So probably not a hit. And then these two guys are going to try and gangbang Z. So, bop, bop. There's another hit for 5. On the ferry. Norman will try and make this guy regret his decision. There we go. Norman
Yay.
cleaves through this guy, just chops right into his head.
Norman doing a Norman.
Brings the axe back up. There we go. Back in my game.
Woo!
He's gonna run over here. Yeah. Z.
Alright. Gonna, like, go down on a knee and drive the sword into the soil. No. You... The woods... You need... light as well as we do. Even if to reach it needs sacrifice, you must see that it must be reached, and I implore you, guide us!
Alright. Charisma check.
Can't she have advantage on the Never mind.
It wouldn't matter.
I was going to ask if she could get advantage for
Sorry,
continually doing
Bruce.
this in the
Jesus
face of all danger and everything.
God.
Well, at least I'm not fucking blind anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, fuck. Guys. Y'all's dice. Jesus Christ. They're so bad. Alright, so yeah, Z blinks hard and the blindness evaporates. Minty.
Quit it with the doom and gloom!
Oh my god.
Never!
God!
You're not my mother.
Sif, if you're actually okay, you did not just fuck off to the bar. I appreciate that. There you go, you hit him!
Hey.
And destroy him!
It's not that sword.
Yeah.
I got the wrong one. I have a secondary. It does the same thing though. Here.
I mean, it does the same damage, doesn't it? Yeah.
Literally the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same thing.
so-
So yeah, you drive your blade into this guy and then pick up your own silvered blade. The silvered DCL blade, I just noticed that. Alright, so these skelly bobs are destroyed. And you are no longer disarmed. Doop. Amira. Let's see, there's only 2 skelly bobs now. So she will take this opportunity to drop her aura for the moment. And demand of this spirit, just tell us how to fix a stupid unicorn, you stupid sack of shit. Come on. Ah!
There is no fixing perfection.
And he's gonna turn around and let's see if he's friend or foe. He's a friend this time. It finally
Yay!
happened. He will reach forth and just probably disintegrate the skeleton next to him. If he hits. Good night.
Nice.
There was a skeleton
Nice.
there. Now there's not. He reaches out and says,
Behold the power of the damned.
Aelin.
She's gonna shove him.
You're gonna what?
Shove him.
Okay.
Mhm.
Kim being Norman?
No, demon.
No, the demon.
Okay. Sure, go for it. Okay. Would you like to move him 5 feet, or would you like to knock him prone?
Knock him prone and then just basically be like, fuck off, we're done with your shit.
Alright, you tip the goat demon over. It
Give
sprawls
him
out.
reverse advantage.
Ah! How dare you! This is an insult! An insult!
Lucille.
Now's a good time to pick up that magic glaive and strap it to my back.
Alright.
That way, no other glaive skeletons that might possibly come up can get it.
That's a good idea.
And as a bonus action, I'm kind of hurt. I'm gonna take a potion of healing just in case. So that's 2d4 plus 2. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
7.
Nice. Perfectly average, as all things should be.
And that will do me.
Okay. The glaive. The singular glaive. It's gonna come over here, and it's gonna try and take down Z.
Oh no.
Whap! Right in the top of your head. You fall unconscious.
Oh,
It makes a little hissy laugh sound. And then some more skelly glaives will start coming out of the woodwork. Nah, you're fine. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one attack on Sif, one attack on Lucille. Sif, Lucille. 9 damage to Lucille.
It's a real good thing I just took a healing potion.
This guy's gonna like double move on up in here. And this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not in range of anybody, so I'll just come up here. Now Norman does not have any healing potions. No one's ever given him one. So it's gonna come up here and try and stabilize you.
I thought, like, everyone got
Everyone
one.
did get one.
Uh,
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
why-
He may
that's
have
why
used
I
it.
don't have
He
one.
may have
Fine.
used it, yeah.
yeah. So he's gonna try and stabilize you. Yeah. Oh yeah, you are so stable.
This may be a good time for the song to actually end because we're
Stable
starting
as
to run low.
Well, we've got one more attempt. 2 more attempts.
Yeah. All right. Minty.
Tell us the fear of how do we fit? Answer me!
So I'm gonna need you to roll a d4 and subtract that.
Does
Oh, right. You have pain.
You got
Wait, no,
Bane
it doesn't
just-
affect ability checks.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's attack
Yeah.
rolls and saving throws.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fine. Then yeah, from its position prone on the ground, kicking its legs, trying to stand up, the demon will bellow.
Return the sword to its body, or suffer its curse forevermore.
Was that so hard?
Amira will flap her wings desperately. Okay, great. I think that's enough questions. Can I let the spell go now?
Yes,
Yes.
let the spell go.
Let the spell go. Alright. She casts Chill Touch on Minty and kills her.
Let the spell goat.
Alright. So she spreads her wings and lets loose a discordant note, and all the undead nearby seize up and crumple to the ground, disintegrating into the earth, as if they'd never been there at all. The Druidess spirit reaches out a hand towards Z, and in her last moment, because you guys did get 3 successes before she vanished, she will cast a spell on you.
Oh boy.
Have 19 hit points, Z.
Yay.
Yay. Good.
She is Venishi mode.
I sure see that is still a despair demon.
Yeah. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, the
Sif.
summoned a demon, yeah.
Yeah, you summoned a dude and he ain't going away. That's your magic, not Amira's.
So,
Sif.
good luck banishing that.
Alright, double move. Mira. Now that she's not focused on her spell casting. Pew! She shoots necromancy at it and misses. Damn it. The Spare Demon stands up, bellowing in rage, and he's going to swing an axe that he pulls up from the ground with him. Let's
Oh, no more
start
friend or foe
with
thing?
Norman. Wing. No. And Sif. Wing. No. He misses both times. Womp womp. Aelin. Alright. Hunter's Mark and a stab. Unfortunately, 10 does not hit him. Your rapier simply glances off of his thick, goatee hide. Lucille.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to here first. And then I'm gonna use an action to heal myself with Cure Wounds.
Okay. Yeah, smart.
Doubled my hit points, so I'm at 16. Oh, nope, not plus 16. Whoops.
Norman misses. Z. You are prone but awake.
Flutter up onto my feet. Spirit, why do you fight? Who you are in. Though I called you into an unfamiliar body, you are still in your domain. Look around you. Are there not the trees to which you can return?
I wish only to spare you the darkness that is coming. Submit your life, and it will end painlessly. If you challenge Teleron, the rivers will run red with your blood.
Then the corruption has reached you. She'll send you back to peace, spirit.
Alright, that's a hit. Alright. Let's see. Do you have any fire resistance, demon friend? No. Surprisingly not.
I am very disappointed.
Boom! He is smote most mightily, taking off more than half his hit points.
I am still really fucking disappointed by that.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's straight twos. Alright. Minty.
How does he have to do concentration? I
Yes, he
forget
has
how
taken damage,
concentration
so
works.
it is time for him to make a concentration check. He fails!
Ooh.
You are no longer baned.
I mean, will it really matter?
Let's find out. It probably didn't actually.
But still,
Zap!
yay. Also, I moved my hex onto him.
Yeah, that's fine. You need to play a warlock. I'm not going to hold that against you. Go ahead and roll it. Oh, nice. That is enough to slay him. The demon shrieks and bellows as it is banished back to the abyss. And finally, silence reigns over the sanding stones.
Wonderful. As soon as combat is done and a few seconds pass and there's nothing else coming by, Lucille's just going to take that pole arm off her back, slump down against the stones here, have a good old victory cry and anguish and everything like that. Just let out all those pent up emotions from everything.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, I think one of my wing membranes was broken for a minute there.
So I will go ahead and give you your new shiny glaive.
Ooh.
Hooray!
Yeah, Amira will hop down from her perch and ruffle out her feathers. Whew, that was a tough fight. I'm glad none of you died. I got close there for a second. Never seen so much anger out of the dead before. Except that poor druidess. She looked like she wanted to help us, but then whatever the hell did whatever she did, and that demon thing came out, and oh man, you're lucky this is a druid circle and not a mage tower. They probably like chop your tongue out or something.
Yeah.
I only called on the spirits already here. If this place wasn't so corrupted, I don't think, they would have been so militantly depressed.
Militantly depressed. I like that. I mean, I didn't enjoy experiencing it, but it's kind of funny. Anyway, this Teleron thing, you know what it is? Something about a unicorn?
Yeah. Um, have you, heard the tales of the, Knight Adriana?
Nope.
She was an elven paladin. And um, she bound her soul to the woodland spirit, Teleron, who manifested in the body of a unicorn.
Okay.
They fought in the northern reaches of the elven kingdoms for centuries, but in the end, Adriana fell, and it was said Teleron stayed to protect her gravesite.
So why is he doing all this? Shouldn't a unicorn be protecting the forest?
Her tomb doesn't have her body in. Never
Oh.
did. At least it seems it never did.
So he's looking for a body?
I kind of feel like he knows where her body is. More than, like, any of the rest of us. But, need to bring her sword to it. Put her spirit and her oath at rest, and then Dalaran can rest.
Huh. Well, that's a thing, I guess. Why would a unicorn corrupt the forest, though? I guess he must be really mad about something.
I doubt it's by choice. He and Adriana were bound.
The anguish of death can do many things to anyone.
No, it wouldn't just be that. I think it might be to do with how Adriana died. She was killed by something truly evil, then would have bled over through their binding into Teleron. And across the years, that chip of darkness in his heart would have turned him into something that, just by being alive in the silver leaf, he would have corrupted it.
Do you know what killed that Adriana person? Some kind of monster? An evil wizard?
Nope.
You're not gonna tell me the sun was not like that fabled Lord Winter. That'd be really bad.
What's a winter?
Well,
So, really kooky myth about how all of the elves died. Just this crazy undead who had an army of undead and wiped out all of the elves and all of everyone else who was anywhere nearby.
Supposedly he did. I'm not too sure. I'm not a believer of the dude myself. Sounds a bit more larger than life, if you will.
Yeah, that sounds like a fairy tale.
Undead of unusual size.
I am
I
a
don't think they
fairy,
exist.
and I did just tell you.
So it is a fairy
Shit,
tale.
it could be right then.
No, it's probably not exact. It's like it's the sort of thing that us us Scathlians were successors to the elder races. It's probably like a collected myth about like all of the evils of necromancy. Not just one guy called Winter, but like evil murderous assholes who raised up armies and destroyed castles and kingdoms, and in order to deal with them we established our societies as we have them today.
I mean, yeah, probably. We can probably assume it wasn't the hobgoblins either.
No. Definitely not. The hobgoblins... I can tell you this. Absolute fact. Like, 500 years ago, there was no difference between a goblin and a hobgoblin. They were literally the same.
Anyway, oh, by the way, Mira, was it? Thank you for the very much this opportunity. It's very, very cathartic for me.
Oh, sure. Did you have a grudge against that commander guy or something?
Oh yeah, just the usual burning of my entire town by him.
Oh, well, high five for killing the shit out of him again. He
Oh yeah,
raises a wing.
absolutely.
Boop.
His spirit flew off as well. I'm gonna find that later and actually get rid of him for good.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think you need me to sing at that guy, though. He probably just needs to be stabbed.
Yeah, you're gonna be stabbed a lot.
Speaking of stabbing, sounds like you guys need to put that sword to Teleron, or maybe just hand it to him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if only it was that simple.
Yeah. Well, you said you could use it to find him or something?
Yeah.
Should you, get on that?
Well, we're sort of right now looking to, go around and find things that'll help us on that quest.
Oh.
Like, friends, and
Hi, uncomfortable
magic
close.
items, and things
And friends.
like that.
I'm very sure a lot of the people here in the forest would be very, very thankful and might even be able to reward you with things if you were to help get rid of the darkness. Your aura certainly helped with the undead, as when it wasn't, raising them.
Do you asking me to, go on this quest with you guys or something?
Yes.
Oh.
Not necessarily with us.
Yeah.
There are people down in a fort down south, and there's certainly a camp over to southwest that could certainly use help.
Yeah, we have, technically 2 armies.
I wouldn't
Armies?
call I wouldn't call the camp an army.
I mean, okay, technically, like, one army and a, early colonization camp that are both very much invested in, like, having the Silverleaf free of darkness and evil.
Well, what are you gonna get a bunch of soldiers together and just march on that Teleron guy?
Oh, no, no, no. They tried that. Teleron is
More like
very
a
sneaky.
I mean, he's a unicorn. He can probably, like, walk through trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Can unicorns do that?
You ever seen a unicorn?
No, can't say I have.
Yeah, they tried, like, the big brute force muchy thing, and they never actually found anything. But, like, in general, we have a lot of people who are, able to, come and help with, like, the everyday effects of the darkness. But someone who is very competent and very knowledgeable and very magical would be very helpful in, like, joining a close-up team and actually being able to find Teleron.
See, it might be
Alright,
helpful.
butter me up more. I mean, can't exactly say no when we're all gonna die if we don't stop this guy.
Well, I mean, all the people in the forest can die. I mean, you can just fly away if you wanted to.
I mean, this is my home. I'm not leaving.
Perfect.
Speaking of homes, if you want to find people and stuff that can help you, we could go to my parents' place.
Is it nearby?
Well,
It's a little south of here, a hidden village. They're real strong, like really, really strong. They can help, and, well, they've got their own problems right now, but fighting off this Teleron thing's more important than what they're dealing with, I guess.
are you... Are your... Oh. Is your family, like, all harpies?
Oh no, I've actually never seen another harpy up close. Well, I mean, there's that one I know lives up near the waterfall, but that's her territory. I'm not going up there. She'll probably pick my eyes out.
Yeah,
I
that's the
met
kind of
some
thing she'd do.
So... What is your family? Are they, like, fairies? Are they, like, kitsune? Are they, like, giants?
Wait a
They're
second. You said to the
Oni.
south? Oh, that's what I was just thinking. Wait, you're from the Oni village?
Yeah. Yeah.
The plot thickens further.
My folks found my egg lying out, actually not far from here, I guess. I think my mom and siblings all died.
So... Huh...
So they
Okay.
took me back and hatched me and raised me and all that. And here I am.
I certainly
How long
want
has
to-
it been since you were home?
It's been like a month. I've been trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with this forest, and it's just getting worse.
Hmm.
And you said your family had problems, I guess,
Yeah, the Warden of the
guess-
Woods. She's the lady that's supposed to be protecting everybody and everything.
She's been murdering your village mates, hasn't she?
Yeah. I mean, I can kind of understand why, but it's not our fault that her daughter got murdered. None, we're not responsible for that. But she won't listen to us.
And
Who
I'm
is
assuming the person that did it ran away from the village, didn't they?
I don't really know if you'd call it a person. I mean, I guess, technically. Like a monster. It's hard to explain. So,
Well-
Onis, they're kind of giant. They're not supposed to have kids together, like, ever. And if they do, they come out real wrong. Like, really wrong.
Huh.
So, only who are they meant to have kids with?
Other races that don't produce kids like they do, like satyrs or harpies. My parents say that a satyr's kid will always be the if it's the opposite gender of the satyr, then it'll be the opposite parent's race. So if an Oni and a satyr girl have a kid, and it's a boy, then it'll be an Oni.
I see. I see. Huh.
That's why they have to live up here where there's lots of satyrs and other
That-
races like them.
That makes sense. Okay, alright. I
But-
certainly wouldn't mind going down there and at least having a place to rest for a day or two.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd love to have you. They don't get a lot of guests, especially now.
And like, I'm sorry. This is like a bit personal, but I'm trying to understand. Like, what race are your parents? Is it like an Oni and
Well, they're both.
She said they found her egg, not
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, but like, I guess what I'm asking is like, are Onis allowed to marry each other so long as they don't, and I like mash my fingers together in a sort of scissory way?
Oh, no, my parents are brother and sister. They raised me together. They just never found partners of their own, so they just kind of stuck with me.
I'm sure they're very proud of you anyway. They're a very happy family, I'm sure.
I hope so.
You're pretty awesome.
Oh, shucks. You guys are really buttering me up.
No, that's just objective fact. Like, fuck if anyone else I
None
know
of us have
could,
crazy- Dead killing song.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like I did anything to earn that. I was just born this way.
Even natural talent still makes someone special and unique for everything.
I guess.
And, like, seriously, I've met sorcerers before. You do actually need to, like, cultivate it to be able to do that shit. Like, otherwise you go sit in, like, the infant circle and you entertain them by making, like, dead birds sing. And that's your life. Forever.
Oof.
Well, I mean, I could probably be pretty good at that, considering the talents.
Yeah, but you chose to, develop it into something good. Something that, like, has helped. Well, will help your village, will help us, will help the entire Silverleaf Forest.
Well, I hope so. Anyway, we should probably get going. I don't think we're gonna get anything else of value from all these old stones. They've sung their last for now.
Yeah, probably not. And Lucille's just gonna give one last little look up to the northwest, up by the mountains.
Yeah, you can kind of see the faint outline of flames in the distance. Flame, dear flame. And yeah, why don't we get a journey check for you guys to get to the Oni village? It'll take you about 2 days to get there through the forest.
Journey.
Quick, Stray, roll another discovery.
Same rolls. Same
big-
as before.
I'm being serious, Stray. Your discovery was good.
Oh no!
No, it's okay because I have.
I know you all have advantage.
Again! Sif, you're too good.
Everyone does great.
Fucking step away from me. Fucking resolve this.
What are you butt mad about, Sif?
Yeah,
you
your-
did great.
Yeah,
Everyone
your
did
discovery
great.
was good. Yeah, your discovery was good last time.
Yeah, last time it was pretty good.
Oh god.
Literally saved our asses.
All right.
Yeah.
Stray, roll me a d20, please. $14. Okay. Roll me a d9. Nice. Okay. So,
Nice.
as the party is making their way downtown,
Would you have said like
Homebound.
a long rest has passed enough to get to this distance, or?
oh yeah, sure. Don't worry, it's not a fight.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's still good to
But
get
yes, you
stuff
guys
up.
can all have your long and short rests and get all your resources back. That's fine.
Woo.
So as you're making your way through the woods, you find a large, solid obelisk of gold and white stone that is just covered with moss and vines reaching up almost to the treetops. And you all get a faint warm feeling as you step into its presence. You can see several sigils carved on it, pictograms of voluptuous pregnant women in recline all across it.
Ooh.
Oh my, this is interesting.
Mira will bounce up to it and rub a wing on the edge. For good luck. It's a godstone. I think this one's to Mithras.
Makes sense. She is a goddess of that sword, childbirth, and all that, and fertility.
Minty will give the obelisk a big ol' hug
You know,
from Kanura.
I'll give it a gentle rubbing.
Does anyone else want to follow the tradition?
I was AFK. What?
You have found a basically a rune stone to Mithras, and Amira has suggested that you rub the stone for good luck.
I will flutter up and pat the stone on the top.
Excellent. At the very top, no one else can see it, but you can see there is a stone figure of an extremely gravid, large-breasted woman, just leaning back across the top with her arms wrapped around herself.
I mean, if there's a figure like that, I will, in that case, instead of just patting, I will lean down and peck a kiss to the belly and say a blessing of the green.
Nice.
I'm sure Saban isn't going to use this as an opportunity to just immediately impregnate all of us.
No, however, those of you who have pet the Stone of Good Fortune, you all gain a plus 100 bonus to your fertility and virility for the next week.
Yeah.
Wear a
I'm
rubber
adding-
or you're gonna get pregos.
I'm adding that to my thing here.
You are
Plus
more
100
fertile than you have ever been before.
fertility. If only.
And you all feel vaguely horny. Yes, virility and fertility.
There we go. I've added to my features and traits.
Nice. Alright. And then, yeah, you are able to make your way to the Oni village from there without any further incident. And that seems like a good place to end the session with everyone finding a new friend and getting a massive fertility bonus. Yes, you can level up between sessions. You have the
Yay.
power now. This is a safe haven for you to take a day off on.
Power.
And hey, Guardy doesn't have to spend a session below level from everyone else.
Yay.
Yeah, you did the thing.
Thank God.
Alright, did you explore a new and interesting location? Yes, you went to Standing Stone.
So, does it matter? We're about to level up to 3, and that's the limit for this adventure, isn't it?
I suppose that's true, yes.
Is it the limit?
Yes.
Okay.
However, if you make it up to 50, you can have a free feat. It's pretty much what
Okay.
I was doing with the beat
wow.
team.
Yeah, I mean, let's take experience. I mean, we're only 24 away from getting a free feat.
Alright, did you explore a new and
Oh,
interesting location? Yes, the Standing Stones. Did you discover a new chapter in the story of the Silverleaf Forest?
Yes.
Found out some shit about the Oni and the Ogre. Did you complete or significantly advance the quest for the Chalice? Yes, you have figured out how to make Teleron behave, and that's going to help you get the fuck out of here. Did you acquire a permanent magic item? Yes. You did indeed find the glaive. Did you defeat a legendary foe or a direct threat to a friendly settlement? No, those Zombonis were just minding their own business.
I mean, it's a legendary threat for me, really. A legendary foe for me, really. But he's
Unfortunately.
not completely dead yet. Can I count that when we actually do kill his spirit?
Yeah, his spirit will probably have legendary actions, so got that going for you.
Alright, so 4 EXP then.
Yep. So, just edit strays.
So 30 out of 25.
Nice.
Well, 30 out of 50 for that fucking feat. Gimme. Give.
Gimme.
I'm not even sure what I'd take for a feat.
Oh, you
Me
can also
neither.
take an ASI, of course. So,
Wait, they say.
Spell sniper.
That'd be nice.
Give me
only-
spell sniper.
Alright, and
If only I
if
can
you're...
make this glaive finesse.
I mean, you know, you do have those mystical smith's tools. Maybe they could help you somehow.
Maybe.
If only you had a blacksmith.
I mean, this only village might have one. Who knows?
Maybe.
Probably.
But in the meantime, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, well, not YouTube because this will be way later. But if you're watching on Twitch, thank you very much for tuning in. That's it for tonight. I suppose tomorrow, I'm guessing we won't have Ass because Stray's voice is gone.
And
Probably
she,
not.
if her voice is back, she's planning on running.
Yes, if her voice is back, we will run Ass. But if not, then we won't. I'll let you guys know.
Definitely no Borks on Sunday, because
Yeah, no
Gal's like
Borks,
traveling
'cause
back to
Scoo
tomorrow.
in Nippon land.
Today-ish? I don't even know.
Oh yeah, she's getting back today, but still, yeah, definitely won't have had time to prep anything.
Yeah.
But definitely Murs of Heresy.
Yes, good. So, either way, we'll see you either tomorrow or Sunday. Have a good one, everybody.